Good day guys and gals, and welcome back to another video. Today I got some crazy news for you. Well, by now you've probably already heard about it, but if not, Microsoft just bought Activision Blizzard for $70 billion. Well, it wasn't exactly 70 billion, I think it was 69 billion, but we can round that up. It sounds better, 70 billion, which is fucking insane. When they bought Bethesda, ZeniMax, the whole company, I think it was like 70 billion, and back then that was a big deal. I mean, remember when they bought Instagram for like 1 billion, and that used to be a lot? Like, Jesus Christ, these deals are getting fucking insane. My God. Like, at first when I heard the news, I didn't really realize it, like the implications of all of it. It was like, oh, what? I had to like take it in for a little bit, but Jesus Christ. Microsoft owns so much now. It's fucking crazy. Now they're really heating Sony's ass up. I mean, Sony still has like fire games, so Microsoft still has to pump them out, which I'm kind of sad to see that the Xbox Series X doesn't have that many good exclusive games yet. But to be fair, the PS5 also didn't have that much yet. They had like the Spider-Man one, the Miles Morales one, but you could also get that for the PS4, the Demon's Souls one, but not really that much. But Jesus Christ, I think it's actually a good thing. I'm always mixed when acquisitions happens, because I love competition, because it's just necessary for the consumer to have great products. Like, competition is so healthy for the consumer. It's the best thing. If two companies are competing, you can choose between different things, and if there's no competition, that's the worst thing for a consumer book, because then a monopoly happens, and if a monopoly happens, they can do whatever they want. They can put the prices up, they can make a bad product. It's the only thing you have, so you better buy it or you won't have anything. So I'm kind of iffy when acquisitions happen, but I think this is a good one, because Activision and Blizzard have been been on a rocky road for a long time now. So I think Microsoft will heat their asses up and make some fucking good games again, especially Blizzard, because Activision has been bad for a long time, but Blizzard used to be such a good company. They made the best games. Like, Blizzard used to stand for something. That name, it meant something, and all those titles that they used to make, like WoW, even Overwatch, that was the last good thing, StarCraft, and all those things, those were quality games, and everyone knew it. Like Diablo, they were genre-defining games in their perspective genre. So seeing them in that downfall, like the things that happened with Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Blizzard, was just so sad to see all of that happening. But I think this will be actually a good thing. But as I said, I'm iffy about acquisition sometimes, but I think this is a good one, because the studio they bought were on a really bad road. But I don't want them to buy too much anymore. For example, there was a rumor that they were gonna buy Sega. I don't want them to buy Sega. I don't want Microsoft to buy everything. I like it when they buy things that are broken and then they fix it, but don't buy things that are not broken and then, I mean, Sega is kind of iffy. I mean, I like their Yakuza games and sometimes their Sonic games, but still, don't buy them. Don't buy everything, Microsoft. Please, just don't buy everything. Because then at the end, Sony is gonna own everything, Microsoft is gonna own anything, Nintendo is gonna own anything. Only three, and maybe someday fucking Microsoft is gonna buy Nintendo, because the acquisition was like almost $70 billion, and Nintendo is like only worth $61 billion. So it's not that far-fetched that they could buy Nintendo, but I think that would be too big of an acquisition, because Nintendo probably has too big of a share of the gaming market. So I think the monopoly law would implicate there. I'm not sure if it's big enough. Maybe, I think they won't be able to buy them because of the monopoly law, which is a law that prohibits a company to own too much of certain like business. Like, for example, like Disney couldn't buy Sony or something like that. I think that would be too much of a monopoly. So I don't know if they could do it, but money-wise, that's not a problem for them. But yeah, it's mixed news for me. I'm more on the positive side, to be honest. I think I mean, it can't be worse. I don't think so. Like, Microsoft has been on a good roll with what they've been doing. Halo Infinite seems really good. Like, the Game Pass has been a good thing. The one thing that people are gonna ask, including me, is will Call of Duty be an Xbox exclusive now? Like, that would be crazy. I mean, I don't think they're gonna make that exclusive Call of Duty because it makes so much money on the PlayStation consoles, but maybe a few of the things they just purchased, like maybe the next StarCraft is gonna be an exclusive for Xbox. It's crazy. We can't really tell, but what's also crazy, you can probably all play them on the Game Pass. Like the fucking Game Pass is so ridiculously like a good deal now. Like, Jesus, you can have every game in the near future. Phew. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't have much to say. Well, I do have something else. Like, Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision, is still the CEO because they haven't, like, they're still in the process of buying it. But I think as soon as all the papers are signed, as soon as they actually bought them, they're probably gonna fire him or put him in another position. And Phil Spencer, I think, became the CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Like, before he was just like the head of Xbox, but now he's actually the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, which is crazy. I think he deserves it. Phil Spencer has been really good from Microsoft. Like, everything he's done, way better than the guy before. I don't know what his name is, but he really fucked up with the Xbox One and DRM thing and all that. But yeah, it's a crazy time to be alive. I mean, the deals that we're gonna see in the future, I mean, I'm not sure, but is that the biggest acquisition? No, I think the Fox acquisition was a little bit higher, right? I think that was like 70 something billion. Jesus Christ, these companies like philandering their money, their huge fucking money bags, and like and we people with like just a few $1,000s say, oh yeah, we have a lot of that. I mean, of course, I know there's big like corporate master lords or whatever, but just it seems like we're living in a fucking alternative timeline. There's the Spideyverse. But yeah, these are my thoughts. I don't know. It's a crazy time to be alive, but I think it's actually a good thing. Another thing I actually want to say before I end this video is I kind of predicted it, to be honest, for them to buy Activision Blizzard, because I saw everything that was happening. I thought, you know what, if they're getting bought, now would be a good time for Microsoft to buy them, because they're probably cheaper to buy now because of all the things that have been happening. So now is a good time. But yeah, and it did happen. So, but yeah, that was everything for today. Crazy times to be alive. It really is. But yeah, see you on the next one, and have a good one. Bye bye.